Stephen King's 1985 horror anthology Cat's Eye is clawing its way back into the spotlight. Nearly 40 years after its release, the cult favorite is returning to screens, this time streaming for free on Tubi starting June 1st. The movie reunites King with Cujo director Louis Teague and features three chilling tales linked by one curious feline. Much like the fan-favorite Creepshow, Cat's Eye is an anthology based on King's short fiction. It adapts Quitters Incorporated, The Ledge, and General, weaving the stories together through the journey of a stray tabby cat who becomes a silent witness, and sometimes a hero, in each segment. A trilogy of terror, with a feline thread. The first story stars James Woods as a desperate smoker who signs up with a sinister anti-smoking organization that enforces its policy through brutal threats against his family. The second tale sees a man coerced by a jealous mobster into walking a narrow ledge around a high-rise penthouse. And in the film's finale, the cat plays protector to a young girl named Amanda Drew Barrymore, who's being stalked by a murderous troll living inside her bedroom wall. While the stories vary in tone and intensity, they're united by King's signature blend of psychological suspense and supernatural menace. The anthology structure and dark humor also place Cat's Eye in the same horror hybrid tradition as Creepshow, another King and Romero collaboration. Critical response and cult status. At the time of its release, Cat's Eye earned a modest $13.1 million at the box office on a $7 million budget. Though it may not have matched the commercial heights of other King adaptations, it gained a loyal fanbase and respectable critical praise. The legendary Roger Ebert praised its practical effects and emotional resonance, writing, "Cat's Eye is one of King's most effective films. The special effects are effective and understated, allowing the foreground to be occupied by some of our basic human fears, of pain for loved ones, of falling from a great height, of suffocation." The film currently holds a 68% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, an endorsement of its status as an underrated gem from the golden era of Stephen King adaptations. From the 80s to the future, the long walk approaches. As Cat's Eye returns to the spotlight, King's legacy continues with a new adaptation on the horizon, The Long Walk. Directed by Hunger Games' Helmer Francis Lawrence, the dystopian horror film hits theaters on September 12th. Based on the first novel King ever wrote, though it wasn't published until 1979 under the Richard Bachman pseudonym, The Long Walk centers on 100 boys forced to walk nonstop under lethal conditions. Slow down below 3 miles per hour and you're warned. Rack up 3 warnings and you're executed. There's no finish line, just one survivor who's promised anything he wants for the rest of his life. The star-studded cast includes Mark Hamill as the Major, alongside Ben Wong, Judy Greer, Charlie Plummer, Cooper Hoffman, and Roman Griffin Davis. Streaming and screening dates. Cat's Eye begins streaming for free on Tubi starting June 1st. The Long Walk arrives in theaters on September 12th. Whether you're revisiting a nostalgic King classic or preparing for his latest cinematic nightmare, 2024 is shaping up to be a thrilling year for fans of the master of horror.